This is insane, guys. Final countdown song. We got 153 kayakers out here. What's up, everyone? Got another episode for you here from Lake Fayette. This is the actual tournament day of the Big Bass Bash. Man, if you've never been to that lake, you have got to go fish it. The locals were griping at the ramp about everybody finding out about it, so I know they're really going to appreciate more people finding out about it from this video, which, whatever, I'm sorry. Every lake in Texas has good bass in it. Some of them are just better than others. This one right here is just on fire because it's a typical power plant lake. Guys, stay tuned for the video. I'll talk a little bit later in the video about the lures that I use and the ones that work best. If you'd please hit a thumbs up on this video. If you'd subscribe if you haven't already, make a comment. All those things help. Really appreciate it. Stay tuned. Go catch a monster. Absolutely nuts. You look out across there, start seeing all these little lights. Those are kayaks. Every one of those are kayaks. There might be a boat in there, but mostly kayaks. This is the longest minute ever. Come on. There she is. Come on, baby. Okay, come on. Come on. Easy, 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 easy. Easy does it, girl. Yes. Yes, sir. Top of the mouth like you want. Actually, corner jaw even better. That fish was not coming off. What do y'all think about that, everybody? It's 8 o'clock. First hour's over. Huh? Oh! Damn it. Huh? It was a decent one. I would have liked to have put it on the board. I don't think he's gonna do anything for anyone. Nice little fish though. It's a good feeling fish. It didn't look super monstrous, but he's fight. Oh no, he's not a monster. He's a fish though. I was feeling, I kept feeling like I was getting a bite. I don't think he's that big. Oh, he's not that big. Nothing crazy. Little bitty guy. All right, so as you can see, the Evergreen Jackhammer by Z-Man was definitely my best bait. I was using a Zaco trailer, which is a Gary Yamamoto bait. It's just another swim bait. It's a lot like a fluke. It's a lot more dense. It works really good for a chatterbait trailer. It doesn't have too much action to it. They do have a paddle tail version that I'll use more in the warmer months or if the fish are really actively feeding. But yeah, when it's cooler like this, or they're just kind of you're trying to catch a little bit bigger bass, I do feel like that Zaco trailer works a little bit better. This one I was using white and chartreuse. I was using a half-ounce Zaco or a half-ounce chatterbait. All that's really dependent on how fast you're fishing, what depth you're fishing in, really what you're trying to do. In this case, I was trying to keep the bait down. I was never fishing in more than, let's say, 8-10 feet of water whenever I was throwing it. And I was really trying to get down to the bottom, tick the bottom. A lot of people tell me they have a hard time catching fish on a chatterbait. For me, a couple of quick tips. You always want to be imparting action on the lure itself. A straight reel will definitely catch you some fish, but it's not really the best way to fish it. You want to be bouncing it off a structure, whether that's rocks or logs or ripping it out of grass. That works really good, by the way, is ripping it through grass. What people don't do a lot with it that I like to do is get it down in the rocks and let it kind of tick the rocks. A lot like the same mentality with a square bill or any crankbait. When you're kind of dredging the bottom, you're just doing it a lot slower. It's a slow reel. You're slowly ticking the bottom. All those things are imparting action on the bait. It does look a lot more natural to the fish. I think you're getting a lot of reaction bites too because you're hitting it off cover. You're making more noise than it's already making with that jackhammer hitting off of that tungsten head. But yeah, those are a couple of quick tips that I would give you. Stay down. Oh, he's not that big. Felt pretty good. Hey, you got yourself pinned there, buddy. Not the ones you want for a big fish event, but catching lots of fish anyway. There's it. That's why you want them to bite it right there. Oh, he's not that big. He's a fun one, but he's not that big. He's another fun one, but he's just not very big. Yes, sir. That's what the old chunky one fell out in the stinking net. Where are them biting fish at? Come and bite my lure. Come and bite it harder. Caught a lot of fish, just trying to find the big ones.
Big ones today?
Do what now?
We're going for big ones?
Yeah, I just got the memo. Came off. Oh, that's a good fish. Feels good to even just catch a dang decent fish. Just catch a fish, rather, because it's been a long road to that guy. Well, that's it. Caught a bunch of fish. Unfortunately, I did not win any of the big bass hours, but you know, could have been worse going out there catching 10, 12 fish, whatever I ended up catching, and going out there and getting skunked is what could have ended up happening. Jackhammer was definitely the bait of choice. Y'all saw I caught a couple on the flat side square bill. It's a 75X flat, I believe, by 6 cents. So yeah, guys, if y'all go over, get a chance to go out there at Lake Fayette, go out there, use your power baits, go catch some fish.